Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be going over my eyebrow history. Yay! Well, I know I've been promising you guys an eyebrow tutorial for I don't know how many years now. I feel like my eyebrows have evolved so much throughout the years, especially since I started social media. If you guys have been following me from the very beginning, you know my eyebrows have changed a lot and I've done a lot to them. So today I'm going to cover basically everything that I've done to them from the very beginning until today. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to remove my eyebrows because these are drawn on right now. I'm going to remove them and I'm going to show you guys how I draw them now. And I'm also going to show you how I used to draw them before when I first started social media, because I used to get so many requests to do a tutorial. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show you guys how I used to do my old eyebrows and how I do the new eyebrows. So if you guys want to see how I transform my eyebrows, then keep on watching. I still have my eyebrows on from today. I'm going to remove them right now, but I decided to go over my eyebrow history, so basically give you guys a timeline of what I've done to my eyebrows to get to the point that I am today. So basically flashback to, I don't even know what year it was, 1990 something. Like I grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s. So when I was how old was I? About 13, 14, I basically shaved off my eyebrows. It didn't just happen overnight, but like I slowly started to do it over time. And then finally I got to the point where I realized I had no eyebrows, and I knew I was gonna be in lots of trouble once my mom found out. So I used to have my eyebrows drawn on 24 hours a day. And what I mean is, like, I would go to sleep with eyebrows. As soon as I would wake up in the morning, I would redraw them again. When I would go in the shower, I would take my eyebrow pencil into the shower so that I can draw them as soon as I got out of the shower, because I knew I was gonna be like in big ass trouble. So I will show you guys what my eyebrows looked at that time. Insert photo now. Yeah, that is what my eyebrows looked like at that time. Crazy, I know. I don't know how anybody let me walk down the street like that, but I did, and whatever. Even for me to walk around with no eyebrows, and I mean, like, when I say no eyebrows, I mean like bald. Nothing was normal. Like on days that I was lazy, I would just go out into the streets with no eyebrows, with my white t-shirt and baggy jeans. Yeah, I would do that. So I did that for so many years. After I started shaving them, I never grew them back, ever. Like I never even tried because I didn't care. Like I knew that makeup was so much easier to apply with no eyebrows. So when I shaved them, I was like, hell yeah, my eyebrow game just went from like a 10 to 100 real quick. So after that, since I was drawing them for so many years, as a graduation gift, when I graduated high school, my mom decided to take me, or she didn't decide, I asked her to take me to get my eyebrows tattooed because I was going on vacation to Puerto Vallarta, I think it was, as another graduation gift, and I didn't want to have to draw my eyebrows, so I asked her to take me to get them tattooed. And we actually went to a woman that had done most of my family's eyebrows, so she had a good history with the family, and I figured I would just go with my eyebrows already drawn and it wouldn't be a big deal. So I went, she started tattooing them. She tattooed my right eyebrow and that one turned out fine. Before she started tattooing the left one, she was like, you know what, your eyebrows are not even, so I'm gonna erase it and I'm gonna tattoo it. I don't think she realized that I didn't have any eyebrows. I don't know what she was thinking, but I could tell as soon as she erased it and she started trying to tattoo, like she regretted it. And sure enough, I had like one high eyebrow, and then this one, I kid you not, it was like this. Like as soon as she was done, I got up and I looked in the mirror. My husband was with me. He wasn't my husband at that time. He was just my boyfriend. But you know how when you find comfort in someone and you're emotional and you look at them and you just like break down? That was me. Like as soon as I looked at him, I started to cry. Like I broke down, and the lady was like sweating. I swear, like she had a sweat mustache. She was so nervous because she knew she had fucked up. So I started crying, like, so she told me, just come back. When you come back for your retouch, we'll fix it. When I went back for the touch-up, because I was in Mexico for like a month when we went on vacation, when I came back for the touch-up, she did it again and I was excited. I drew them again myself and I was like, okay, she can't mess up this time. She started tattooing and I was like excited again. I'm just like, I'm that type of person, you guys. I was so excited because I was like, okay, finally I'm gonna have eyebrows and I'm gonna be able to walk around with no makeup. That's what I've always wanted. And she jacked them up again. So it was the left one again. And she made it way too long. She kept just tattooing and tattooing like the end of my eyebrow out here. And as soon as we were done, my mom was like, I knew she messed up again because she kept trying to tattoo the end of your eyebrow with skin toned ink. So this side of my face was like so irritated from all of the ink that she put into my face. Point is, at the end, I still had very, very uneven eyebrows. I had to still draw them. But I learned to kind of cope with it throughout the years because I was like, you know what, having an ugly tattoo is better than having no eyebrows, because at this time, like, it wasn't that cool anymore to have like really thin tattooed eyebrows. So since I was 17, which was 2004, all the way until, what year was it? 2016. I had those eyebrows. Like, I know so many people that tattooed their eyebrows and their eyebrows faded over time. Mine didn't, and I will insert a picture here so you guys can see what they look like. Yeah, super dark green tattoo color eyebrows, horrible. I had the budget for it and I had the balls basically to do it. I decided to do tattoo removal, and it only took one session for them to almost completely fade away. I did want to go back to one more session, but I was contacted by somebody that wanted to tattoo my eyebrows. I was really excited because it was almost summertime and I knew that I was going to go on vacation, and it would have been great to have eyebrows because at that point I basically didn't have any. I'll insert a picture of what they look like after the tattoo removal. Yeah, so they were pretty much gone. They went from green to pink at that time, and I needed eyebrows again because I was going on vacation. I was gonna continue to do one more session, but since she had very limited availability for me, the dates didn't work out. Like, she needed a certain amount of time for my eyebrows to be healed before she can tattoo them. Hope that makes sense. So anyway, I wasn't able to do the second session of removal, which was totally fine. I sent her pictures and she was like, no, you've removed enough of the ink, we can go ahead and tattoo them. So I went to, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I will put her Instagram name here. She did my eyebrows in 2016, and the only thing with her is that she didn't do microblading, she did tattoos. So she tattoos hair strokes with the tattoo gun. So just like a typical tattoo, but she does hair strokes. So she did my eyebrows in 2016. She also did the touch-up, which was the second time. I don't know how many weeks after she does the touch-up. I don't remember, I have to look at the timeline. But I will insert a picture of what they look like after the first session. And then I will insert a picture of what they look like after the second session. I was really happy with the results. The second time more than the first time. I was scheduled to go back for the third time because with her you have to go back every year to just maintain them. So I think I was booked to go back to her in 6 months after the second session. But I had found somebody on social media who I fell in love with her work, and I'll put her Instagram name right here. So I decided to fly all the way to San Antonio to get my eyebrows tattooed with her. She is absolutely amazing with eyebrow shapes. I love her. She's really good. She was also very, very new to microblading. I was supposed to go back 4 weeks after, 4 to 6 weeks to do a retouch, but my schedule got so crazy I never really made it out to San Antonio again. So my eyebrows faded super quick, and they're pretty much to the point where we are now. My followers on Snapchat see me with no eyebrows all the time. I just don't really post photos. So this is what they look like now. This is after getting them microbladed in March of this year. So it's been, how many months? 4 months. And they're almost completely gone. Like, you can still see the shadow of the tattoo. It is time to tattoo them again. So I'm actually going to be getting them tattooed again, microbladed actually, with somebody new that I found here local, and I'm so excited to work with her, and I'm going to be vlogging that whole experience from beginning to end. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial and show you guys how I do my eyebrows now and how I used to do them before. Alright, so here is a close-up of what my eyebrows look like now. I'm going to go ahead and draw this eyebrow first, and I'm going to be drawing them exactly how I used to draw them before I started doing any sort of microblading or hair strokes. So anytime I would draw my eyebrow, I would apply a little bit of setting powder to the eyebrow just to make it extra matte. And this always made it a lot easier for me. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil in the color medium brown. And I'm going to start outlining the eyebrow. I feel like that's the number one question that I used to get before when I used to draw my eyebrows like this. How did I get my eyebrows to look so straight? And that definitely was a trick. The fact that I would apply a little bit of setting powder first to have more control of my pencil. It also makes the line look a little bit sharper. If you have a tattoo already that you're trying to hide, you want to make your own shape, of course, but you also want to focus on covering up the existing tattoo. But if there's small areas like this here, you don't have to worry about it too much because you can cover that up with concealer. I'm going to be taking the concealer from NARS, which is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'm going to take a flat brush like this. And this brush here is from BDellium and it is in number 542. I'm going to start off with the lightest shade and I'm going to clean up the lower eyebrow. And I'm going to go back in with a darker shade and clean up the upper part of the eyebrow. And this is what I was referring to when I said if you have a small area that you're trying to conceal, it's no big deal because you can cover it up with the concealer. I'm going to take the brush from BeBella in RG215 and I'm going to blend out the edges. Once that is all blended out, I'm going to go back to my BDellium flat brush. And I'm going to take a little tiny bit of the lightest concealer on my brush and I'm going to start blending this area. I'm applying more concealer to this area to make it blend a little bit better. I'm going to go back to the fluffy brush and blend that in. So you can always go back to your pencil to darken up areas that you may need to. Alright, so that is one eyebrow down, and here you can see the side by side, the eyebrow before and the eyebrow now. Alright, so now we're going to be doing the other eyebrow, and I'm going to show you guys how I do the hair strokes, not only for those of you that may have them tattooed already, for those of you that don't have any eyebrows, you can also use this technique to achieve more of a natural look. So first I'm going to take the Anastasia Dip Brow in medium brown. When I do the hair strokes, I do prep my skin prior to applying the eyebrows because you want to have foundation on your face already. Because once you have the hair strokes on, you don't want to go in with foundation around the eyebrow because that will remove from the natural look of the hair strokes. So I always apply foundation around the eyebrow. Not necessarily on the eyebrow because I still want to be able to see the shape of the tattoo. Once I have the product on my brush, I'm going to go ahead and start doing the hair strokes. You have to make sure that the bristles on your brush are absolutely flat. The brush that I'm using is a BDellium brush, but it's just an angled brush that I picked up years ago, and I actually trimmed it with some cuticle scissors myself, so you guys can do that at home as well. So I suggest you just, whatever brush you have at home that is an angled brush, you can just trim it. I like to go around the perimeter of the eyebrow first and then just fill in the inside. Once you have your desired eyebrow, you're going to go back with your concealer, the same shades that we used for the other eyebrow. We're going to do the lighter color and the darker color. You're going to go in and you're going to clean up the eyebrows just slightly. We don't want to do it too much because we still want this eyebrow to look more natural. You're going to take the darker shade and you're going to clean up the outside of the eyebrow. You don't want to clean up above it because you're going to take away from the natural strokes. You just want to clean up the edges if you need to. I need to because I do need to cover up the old tattoo. Blend that in. Okay, so that is the finished eyebrow. This is how I do my eyebrows now that I've gone through the tattoo removal and the microblading. As you guys can see, this is a much natural look. And I totally wish that my eyebrows would stay like this forever after microblading, but unfortunately they don't. And here is the side-by-side comparison of both eyebrows, hair strokes, and no hairspray. Alright you guys, this is the final look. I went ahead and applied my makeup off camera just to give you guys an idea of what the eyebrows look like with a full face of makeup. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what eyebrow you like better. I don't know if it's like the chola deep down inside of me. I like this side better. I don't know what it is. I just like it a lot better. I feel like my makeup looks a lot better with it. But I tend to do this one now because I do look more natural. I am older now, so I do want to look more natural. I feel like I got a lot more attention when I had this eyebrow. It might have been all negative, I don't know, but I did get a lot more attention when I used to do my eyebrows this way. So yeah, this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know down below, and let me know in the comment bar which eyebrow you prefer. I might just change my eyebrow shape again. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it, and if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for all of your support. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next one. So stay tuned if you guys want to see what I'm going to do for. So stay tuned if you guys want to. So stay tuned if you guys are interested in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start tattooing this. So I'm gonna pitch. I'm not gonna tattoo my eyebrows. This is exactly how I used to draw my eyebrows before I got the. This is exactly how. All right, that is the finished eyebrow. This is how I used to draw the eye. Alright, this is the finished eyebrow. This is how I used to draw my eyebrows before I got the tattoo removal, before I had any microblading, before I had the microblading or I had any hair stroke tattoo, Alright, so this is the finished eyebrow. This is how I used to draw my eyebrows before I got the tattoo removal or I had any microblading or any hair stroke tattoo done.